very
Oh
first
man.
episode of our podcast.
Oh man, oh man.
I've been waiting for this day. Alright, today we are joined by Stephen Weitzel and Colin Brown.
Yes.
We're gonna be ranking every operator in the game on how annoying they are and how much they make me want to rip my hair out. So we're gonna start with attackers.
How we gonna do this? Are we gonna rank it from the least annoying?
I think
most
what we
annoying?
should do is we could like go through and like
Give them a
Sledge and rate,
rating
like
level
no, go through like Sledge,
of like
Thatcher,
1 to
Ash,
10.
Thermite, and like yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like 1 through 10. So Sledge, we're starting with attackers, I guess. Sledge.
I'd say he's a 2.
Well, we kind of need to like explain why we think
A
that.
2 because he's just a basic hard breacher.
Yeah, he's like the
good.
hard breacher of hard breachers. Except he
Yeah,
can't really go through.
He can't really.
The fact that he
go
can't go through reinforced
through-
walls is fine.
And everyone that uses him is a piece of shit and uses it on wooden barricades.
Well, yeah, that is true. I mean, that's kind of like the extent of what you can use it on, to be honest.
We go through wooden walls.
Yeah, like penetrable.
He's basically just he's a reliable hard breacher. You know?
Yeah, he's not that annoying, so I think a 2 is a good. What do you think, Colin? We're ranking him like on a scale from 1 to 10. You think he's a 1? Colin thinks he's a 1.
I think
Yeah,
he's
this is
a 2
an invisible dude on the new map. Alright, Thatcher. I really don't think Thatcher's that annoying.
Thatcher, it depends, because some people, he can be annoying if you have like an Echo, a Legion, an Ella, a Maestro.
Yeah, Maestro. I think
I'd say he's a 3 or a 4.
yeah. I mean, I really
I'd say
don't
he's
have
a
any
3.
encounters with Thatcher where he like completely destroys me. So
I'd say he's a 3.
I'd
That's
say
what I
he's maybe like a 4.
Yeah, 4.
A 4. Ash. It's not Ash herself, but the people that play Ash are just sweaty.
I wouldn't say Ash is annoying. I'd say she's
Her ability is completely fine. It's a good ability,
I'd
but
say
it's just
she's
the people
like a
that play
2
her are
basically.
just annoying. So, if we're talking about just like an average Ash player, probably like a 2. But if we're talking about like a Ash player that is like platinum, I'd say it's very. I think it's like 7. But I mean, I feel like most people that like use Ash that are like sweaty and really annoying, are people that are probably like level 140 and are in like gold 2. But yeah, Thermite. I guess we're just moving on to Thermite now. Thermite,
I'd say he's
really not that annoying.
He's a 4. I'd say he's a 4. I think he's the same with Thatcher because he can go through reinforced walls. So I'd say he's a 3 or 4. You can go through reinforced walls, and that's kind of annoying because that basically just makes your reinforcement useless. It helps him out in a way, considering that means you can't shoot him through a wall.
Quite.
You can peek without needing to worry about getting shot through the wall.
Yeah, I think that I personally haven't had any like horrible encounters with any Thermites that have like made me want to like kill myself. But it's just Thermite. He's just kind of his ability is good. It's just not really annoying. I don't worry about it, so that's why I'm giving Thermite like a 2.
I'd say he's a 3 or a 4. I'd say 3.5.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Twitch. Not really annoying.
0.
She
was annoying when she did like 10 damage.
Yeah, I think Twitch is like a 0.
But now she does 1 damage, and her aiming with her drone is so off that it
Her
just
one gun was I hated it. Yeah, the
The
F2.
fun one.
That recoil, that
Well, because you don't know how to fucking
I
handle
know.
recoil, you should.
Well, I just got a muscle break, uh, but I was playing when we were doing like a 2v2 when I was a Twitch main. I usually use it with a single fire rifle, but then you guys told me to use the F2, and then I just tried to shoot through a window, and I just like
Because you have horrible accuracy, man.
it's just it does.
I feel like you didn't put it in burst fire mode, man.
Yeah. Alright. Montag. 100.
Yeah, like a 10.
Well, it depends if you're
Depends
if you're
on how
someone
good
as
the
good as
Montag
me.
is. If it's like a Steven Montag, then that's like a 10. If it's like a Montag that is like new to the game, that doesn't like fold their shield, that's like a 5. If it's kind of like Blitz, how they can't, and they just choose not to, then it's really not that annoying, because you could easily just go behind. Like, getting Montag with a shotgun is pretty good.
Yeah, but like, Montag, it's depending on the skill. Like, if there's like a diamond Montag, I'm just gonna jump out the window as a defender, I don't even care.
Does Montag have an elite skin? I feel like he would.
He doesn't.
He doesn't?
He does. No,
No, he does
Yeah, he
not.
does.
Huh.
But
I think it's one of the only ones.
I feel like he could be annoying even if they're at a low level by just sitting in the corner. You can't really do anything if it's a 1v1 in the objective, and
Well,
he just
yeah.
sits in the corner.
Yeah. That's kind of what I don't like about Montag, is that the corners and having the diffuser. One of the things that I thought of as while playing as Montag was if I put the diffuser in the corner and then I stand in front of the diffuser.
Yeah, I can't do anything. I do that a lot, especially. That's why I never pick up the diffuser in Monte, because I want someone to plant the diffuser while I protect them, and then I just stand on the diffuser.
Yeah.
And then they can't do anything because they have to kill me first.
Yeah. Alright. Glaz. Really
Glaz,
not that
I'd say-
annoying. He's like
well,
a 1, maybe.
I'd say he's a 2.
It really kind of just depends. Yeah, Colin is over here saying, I don't know if you heard him. He's saying that he's Glass can be annoying if you
They're good.
are really good with him. Like,
With the smokers.
yeah, I mean, his sniper portion of his flip sight is pretty good. I think that's his defining thing. He's like the sniper. So
Well,
I think he's really not that
He can also,
annoying
yeah, he
unless
can also,
someone
well,
knows.
he can see through smoke, and that's quite annoying.
If it was like a new Glaz, if it was like Bryce playing Glaz, that's like a 2. If it's like someone who knows how to play Glaz, it's like a 5 maybe.
Yeah, because then they can start on their smoke, and then you can't say anything, but he knows exactly where you were. And that would suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Foos, I would say he's an 8.
It depends on the situation.
I would say 8.
If you're playing any mode that isn't hostage, yeah, he's probably like a 8 or a 9.
And in my opinion, he has one of the best guns in the game. The AK-12.
Yeah, the AK-12, it's really good. If like
It has like no recoil at all.
it does not, that's why I use it. That's why I don't use the LMG. Unlike Colin over here who uses the LMG. But
And I don't just make you slow.
yeah, or who uses the shield for foos? I used to.
I used to do it before I knew that he had
Yeah,
anything else.
Unless we're doing like shield gang. But yeah, foos is if it's hostage, you can't really even like use foos.
I think Foos would be a ton better if instead of having a breach charge, he had a claymore or a stun grenade. Claymore would be really good because you place it outside a wall, right? Not a wall, outside of a door, right? And you place in the Foos thing, and then they run out and then die anyway.
I usually never pick up breach charge as foos because I've always just think, well, I have the what's it called? The cluster charge.
Well, that's not really
What I'll
first.
usually do is I'll like poke a little hole in the wall and I'll throw in a smoke grenade, and that's when I'll go to a window and use the foosh trap. Because I can't really see, but they can hear it. But like, if there's smoke, chances are you're not gonna be able to like kind of react. You won't be able to like escape in time.
Yeah, I think stun grenade would be better than smoke.
Yeah. All right, Blitz. Depends on how good he is.
I'd say 0 because every single Blitz player is ass, and Blitz is ass.
Yeah.
Blitz is really
Blitz,
easy to kill, so...
He is, but if it's a good Blitz, I'd say maybe like a 3. If it's not a good Blitz, then I'd say like a 0.
They got random pick.
Like when I play Blitz.
Bro, Blitz is so... I don't know why people like Blitz so he's mad easy to kill.
It is. I'm not really that good with Blitz. But...
I have 5 kills and 5 rounds and 1 with Blitz.
But yeah, it really kind of just depends on how good they are. But IQ, not really annoying at all, to be honest. Other than the fact that she can find the bomb. She can find like objectives pretty quick.
I mean, her gun's pretty good. That's like the only annoying part about her. Like all of her guns are like pretty good. She doesn't really have a bad gun.
Yeah. Yeah, you were. Yeah. Yeah, her ability is kind of just, it's basically kind of like having a drone on your arm, so you can kind of like look in and find the bomb and stuff, but she's really not that annoying. I'd give her like maybe like a 1. It really just depends. Buck.
I wouldn't say he's annoying. I'd say he's
many Bucks that like intimidate me. Like,
I think Buck would be like a 2 just because he's good in close range and long range combat. So.
I wouldn't say it depends on how good the Buck is, because Buck's ability is so simple. It's not really annoying. I'm pretty sure Buck is like a 1 difficulty.
Yes.
But on how annoying he is, it's like a 1. Colin agrees.
I'd say it's a 2 because he's versatile. He can like.
Yeah, his one of his defining features is just being able to like get through hatches faster.
And being like, I'd say.
Well, I mean, it is kind of like having 2 guns in 1, in a sense, where you can have like a shotgun and a rifle.
Yeah, I just say he's a 3 because you can't really charge a Buck.
No.
So. And also the fact that he has a claymore, that's just annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna buy Buck as my first, but then I wanted Jackal better because I liked his ability better. Maestro, yeah. Alright, Blackbeard, 0.
No, I mean, no. Well, if this was back in before Mozzie days, Blackbeard would be in 1,000 because you could never destroy a shield.
Well, yeah, Blackbeard's shield had like 1,000 million health.
Yeah, but now I would say Blackbeard is like a...
Yeah.
If you're a good Blackbeard player, I'd say you're a 6. Because you can basically, if you know how to play Blackbeard, and you have good timing that like, if you see your shield getting shot, you can just move back. You can basically infinite peek your entire time. You're basically like immune to like spawn people.
Yeah, I can get that in a sense, but I think just in general, Blackbeard players don't really intimidate me. Because like 1 shotgun blast from like medium range is enough to take it out.
Well, yeah, but then you gotta do 2 instead of 1, and in that time, we're like, this is a game where like every single second counts in a fight. and 2 shotgun shells could leave you just dead if this is a good Blackbeard player. So I would say a 6. I find myself dying a lot to Blackbeard.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give Blackbeard like maybe a 2. It just depends. Depends on how. Yeah, Steven's saying how depends on how good the Blackbeard is, because you can infinite peak to a sense. All right, Capitao. I've never once really met a Capitao in game going against
I'd say
me.
he's a 4 because
His ability, it could be annoying. Yeah, if you're.
I'd say it's a 4. Just a 3 speed, which is just annoying.
I think
It's
that
so...
he is. Colin, you know what? Let's sit on this couch over here. Anyway, Capitao, he's it kind of depends. I feel like Capitao players aren't really annoying. Colin, if you come back here, they could probably hear you better on the podcast if you sat next to me. But
Oh yes.
all right, Capitao. Really
I'm stick with 3 because he's just annoying, man. Not really annoying, but he's like annoying in some situations.
his fire is
Yeah, especially if you're on the if you're Tachanka or if you're
yeah
on what's that one map where there's that bathroom? Isn't that
house
one? Nope.
or
yeah. On house, yeah, he's annoying too, but on like securely objective and stuff, and also bomb on.
yeah. So
that one
yeah,
map,
like
check that one map.
Tachanka and like, well, a lot of defenders, to be honest. Jaeger maybe.
Like show echo.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, Hibana.
I wouldn't say. I mean, she's basically just a off-brand ace.
I really don't think that yeah.
I'd say she's a 2, just because the fact that they can go through, like she can just peek through reinforced walls.
Yeah.
Say that's yeah, that's a 2.
That is quite true. I think Hibana is maybe like a. Yeah, I think she's like a 2 because just because that she could come out of anywhere, any creature could.
You can counter like a bandit arcade.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, mute. But
Mute you.
Jackal.
Jackal, he
I have
Dep-
mixed opinions
well,
on Jackal.
If this
That-
was back in the day where Jackal's thing, instead of happening every 5 seconds, happened like every 2 seconds.
especially if you're like a barbarian and you're trying to roam,
Yeah.
then he's probably like an 8 or 9.
Roamers.
Well, I would say Jackal's not that annoying because a lot of times, if you're facing a Jackal and they like mark you, you're gonna know you're marked, right? So you're
Yeah.
gonna know there's a Jackal or someone's coming after you. So basically, it keeps away the element of surprise.
Yeah.
So if you are just like, I know there's some good Jackal mains that don't scan footsteps unless they're like, because they just follow them instead of scanning them, so that they still have the element of surprise.
Jackal is coming from, especially.
Well, as a Jackal main myself, I kind of am a combination thereof. I will follow footprints to an extent. I won't follow them all the way back to like where they come from, but I'll follow them and then stop, and that's usually when I scan them.
If it is like
If there's like one person left, I'll look for the footprints and scan them and find them.
if it's a new Jackal, you can like on a plug in, they follow the footsteps, then you can like lead them on.
Yeah.
If you like camp in a corner, then like they'll be there, and then you can just pop out.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I feel like
with that,
also Jackal.
it's just it's like
Well, I wouldn't say I'd say Jackal's a good too because back in the old days where Jackal's thing was actually good, I'd say he'd be like a 6.
I think
But it just
as
got
a
nerfed.
Jackal main myself, I'm kind of biased, but I think that on defense, Roamers, Caveira, I'd say he's like a 6.
Oh, I
So
don't know,
that's just
because
in general. I think he's a
when
6.
I used to main Caveira, and there'd be a lot of Jackals back then,
Hello.
because Jackal was actually good back then.
Steven's still talking about
Jackal wasn't really a threat because, like, you could easily just kill them, because you obviously know someone's gonna come after you. And so
Yeah.
you easily just are more aware.
Yeah, I guess. Alright. Alright, Ying.
I wouldn't say
She's really not that annoying.
Ying can be really annoying depending on how you play it, especially if like a lot of like a little trick sometimes I do is I break holes in the wall and just throw my stuff through there.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't really know. And then like you just blind them and then I go through and shoot them or just shoot them through the hole in the wall.
Yeah. I mean,
And also her 80 round LMG, which you have to when you can spray and pray while someone's blinded, and you also aren't blinded yourself.
yeah. I mean,
It's like a fuse with flashbang, except fuse can't kill himself.
well, yeah. I think honestly, Ying isn't that annoying. I think
Most of the time, Ying's thing don't
she's a
even
better
work.
flash banger than Blitz. But I
Oh
think
yeah, but like, it's mad easier to just avoid it, and most of the time, if you can just even if you get Ying, you can just hide in a corner, and they probably won't even see you.
yeah.
Just go pro and just
So
back yourself into a corner.
in general, I think she's like a 9, maybe not a 9, like a 2. My bad. I was thinking of someone else who is coming up very soon. All right, Zofia. It depends on.
I'd say she's a 6, because she has.
I think
She
it
can go
depends.
through walls, she can self-revive, she can stop Caveira things, she can, concuss people,
Especially if you're an element.
her gun's mad good.
And she can also withstand, and if you don't know that,
Yeah.
then she can just come behind you.
I think that
Yeah.
it depends on the Zofia, because she can get through like walls and stuff, and she can like
I think
stun you.
Sophia's gun is the absolute best gun in the game.
Which one?
Her M762. That's the
Uh,
literal best gun in the game.
I think Sophia can probably like a 4 or 5.
yeah, I think Sophia's like a 5. I mean, Steven's saying that Sophia has the best gun in the game.
Sophia actually does have a really good gun.
I mean, I kind of have to agree. So
It
yeah,
has like
she's like a
no
5 or
recoil,
6.
it has a pretty high fire rate and damage.
Yeah,
And she has like 41.
you know.
But you have like Claymore. Anyone with like Claymore, like, is annoying.
All right, Dokkaebi. I mean,
If it's a good Dokkaebi, I'd say 5.
She is not.
I'd say it's a 5 because if she gets cameras, she can, what's it called? She can, like, say you're facing an Echo, right? And you, Dokkaebi, then he can't use, like, drone.
well, yeah.
You've used anyone like that has to like, go on their phone to do stuff.
If it is a new Dokkaebi, then new Dokkaebis are.
I think if it's like Steven playing Dokkaebi with a sniper shotgun that he has,
If Steven can do shots, it's scary.
yeah,
I think the shots are different shots.
I think Dokkaebi has the best shotgun in the game.
It's the same one as Viku.
Yeah. So, I mean, her logic bomb isn't really that annoying. It's pretty easy to just quickly get rid of. But
Well, yeah, I know, but like if you're in like a battle with Echo and you see a drone, you can just easily Dokkaebi.
Yeah.
And also it also like helps you like figure out like say you're about to go through a wall, right? You can easily just like Dokkaebi to see if someone's on the opposite side of that wall.
very possible. Alright, now, I have very strong feelings about this next person, Lion. I think Lion is a 9 or an 8.
I think Lion is a 0.
Easy to counter, though.
Yeah, he's easy to counter. But if you move just, like, if you accidentally just, like, very much just touch your controller.
I know, but
And,
that's
oh, you've
not.
been spotted by Lion.
Yeah, you've been spotted, right? But that doesn't mean anything. You can just move away from your spotted location.
Well,
If
yeah.
most of,
And then it's not
well,
even
you can easily lion is like a 1, a 2. Lion, yes, you can get spotted, but that's not gonna do anything. Most times when lion like
Ugh.
does anything, he's not like he's gonna be outside when he does it.
I mean, I can understand that, but another thing about Lion being annoying for me is that he does it every like 3 seconds, so you just have to stop, and that is really annoying.
Well, I know, but he only has 3 of them.
Because what I hated once was that there was a lion. I think I was Cavera. We were on what's that map? Clubhouse, and I was downstairs. The objective was upstairs. I was in a battle, and I'm hiding. I'm going to hide, but then Lion uses his scan, and I can't stop because I'm in the middle of the open. If I stop, I'm gonna get shot, but I'm also trying to run away, so if I keep going, I'm gonna be found. So either way, I'm still gonna, like, you know... So that's why I don't like Lion. But that's also why I want to buy Lion, because I want to use Lion's annoyance against me.
I don't think Lion's annoying at all, because you can easily just stop. He only has 3 of them.
I mean, yeah.
You can just stop, you can just... Even if you get spotted, most of the time you can just get away from your spotted location.
But yeah.
And it doesn't, like, stay there for a while. They're probably just gonna forget where it is.
True.
Because most of the time, they're not gonna have, like, very good depth perception to know exactly what room you're in.
Yeah. But,
I'd say Lion's like a 3.
depends.
Just because if you're, like, you set your controller down, you actually move.
I'd say about 4.
Alright. Well, Finka. Colin thinks Finka is quite annoying because
I'd say a 6 or a 7.
I'd say Finka is
I'd say 4.
Doesn't Finka have an LMG?
Yeah, she has the same LMG as Fuse.
Yeah,
but I hate her LMG. I'd rather use her spear.
I think that Finka's maybe like a 6.
Yeah, because
I think she's a lot better than Doc in terms of just.
Yeah, that's also really annoying. Like, it's annoying just to have like 2 people with like, well, just a regular 100 health coming at you. Like, have 2 people with 120 health. That's just more annoying. You're probably just gonna take another extra shot before you can switch to the other person.
Yeah, yeah.
You can just revive people.
Depends on the situation. But Maverick. I don't think Maverick is really that annoying.
I would say a 6 or a 7. Cause it is really hard to hear Maverick's thing.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like the
right up against the wall.
Like stealth, like sort of breaching.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he got nerfed a lot because when like either it's that or people know how to like sniff him out like a lot more now. Because when I use him, I always like get found. Like I always get shot through the holes as soon as I make them.
That's what happened to me. So when we were playing arcade, I was trying out Maverick, and I'm in like a giant wall. We were on the clubhouse map. That wall that is like right next to like that staircase, next to the garage area, if you know what I'm talking about. I was going through there, and like it took them like a second to find me.
Well, because if someone's like right there and they're looking at that wall, they're just gonna shoot at them.
I mean, yeah, but I think it just kind of depends, because Maverick can get in without being like heard. But I mean, yeah. So I'd say maybe like a 4.
I'd say a 7 if you know how to use them.
I'd say a 6.
He's always shooting me from the reinforced walls, and it can be pretty
Yeah.
defense, and it's good to have a teammate, especially as like Maverick and Jack. They're a good duo because you know Jackal can spot them, and Maverick can just blow torch through wherever he wants to.
Yeah. So, all right. Nomad.
Nomad, I think Nomad is, I'd say a 5.
It kind of, I think she's a 5.
See, I don't really use her anymore, and
I don't really use her anymore.
her air jab launcher, you can hear it, so you know not to go in that general direction.
Well, I know, but like, say you forget
And
that it was over there.
A pretty good counter to Monte,
Yeah, but like say you're in a fight, right? And like you heard her place it down earlier.
I mean, I think that Nomad is her ability. I mean, it depends like where it is used. If it's used by like a wall that would lead outside, then I think that's kind of annoying. If it just like pushes you into another room, that's really not that annoying.
Well, I think it's annoying because it can like push you through walls and stuff. And I'm pretty sure that does damage.
Yeah.
And but like say, well, like say you're in a fight, right? And Nomad placed down her thing earlier, and you heard it, and you were like, okay, don't go in that room, right? But say you're in a fight and you have to run because you're like, you say you have like 3 health and you're running to a dock, right? And you run through that room with the thing, you got pushed down, and then you just dead. Yeah. There's not really anything you can do about it.
Well, yeah, I can get that. Alright. Gridlock. I never see anyone use Gridlock. But the last time I remember being killed by a Gridlock is when it was like a 1v3, and they got me in a corner, I wasn't paying attention, and Gridlock put her things under me. They are annoying.
I'd say she's like a 3 or a 4. Because they're really loud. And Gridlock herself is like mad loud.
Yeah.
It's not that hard unless you're low health and you're also shooting at her.
Yeah. It depends on the situation, but just in general, I think her ability is like overall 3.
Yeah, I'd say a 2.
Yeah, but even like, I'd say she's like a 3 or actually even a 2 because
people can hear you from so like long.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, I'd say she's a 2 just because how loud she is when she walks.
You body shaming, Steven?
No.
Alright, Nook.
A 1.
Yeah, Nook, I haven't. Not a lot of people use Nook. From what I can see.
Only good thing about Nook is her shotgun.
I like Nook's SMG, but her ability is kind of just Caveira, but on.
It's Vigil.
It's Vigil, not Caveira. What are you dumb?
I was leaning more toward Caveira.
You even know what her ability does, man?
To an extent, I've used her.
It just makes her invisible on cameras.
Yeah, but I thought it also like made her harder to hear.
It might, but
yeah, it does. It reduces her noise.
Yeah, it reduces her noise. That's why. The first thing that came to mind was just Caveira. So I think it. Vigil isn't that annoying. Alright, if we're saying that she's like Vigil is not annoying. His ability, if it's not in the preparation phase,
Vigil's not annoying because he's an attacker. I mean, defender. You don't really need to care about cameras on defending.
Yeah. It depends. So I say she's like a 1 or 2. Have we given anyone like a 10 yet?
Oh, Monte.
Yeah. But Amaru.
Amaru's
like a 7.
I'd say an 8. Cause
I think
she can so easily just go through the wall.
Like,
yeah.
When she gets in, she's easy to shoot while she's on a grappling hook and easy to shoot once she gets to. She doesn't automatically have a weapon.
Well, a lot of the times, what Amarus will do, they'll go to a place like away from the objective, and they'll just go into the building, and then they'll be on like the 2nd floor before anyone's even in the building. And you won't even know. You just get shot when you walk into the room.
That like Amaru rushes where like Amaru's got all like those aces and shit. That's where it gets like annoying. But people like Capcan and Frost and maybe anyone that even has like a nitro cell. I think that she's pretty easy to counter.
Well, that's why most of the time Amarus don't go into the objective room. They go like some off room.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think like a 6 or 7.
Yeah, I'd say a 7.
Yeah. Alright, Callie.
I may be biased, but I would say about like a 7 or a 6.
I never really see anyone using Callie's ability.
Well, yeah, her ability kind of sucks, but like, say you're like, I don't know, if you like walk in like any sight of Cali, if they're a good Cali, you're just dead. You're just dead without it.
Yeah. But
like Steven, he's a pretty decent player with Cali, and he had pretty decent aim, so he did pretty decent.
Yeah. So I think Callie's probably one of the people that like it relies on skill, just how good you are. So.
Her SMG is also really good in close range combat.
I think Callie's like a 5. Alright. Iana.
I don't know why the hell you say Iana. I don't see any
I don't know,
that.
man. That's the way I say it.
It's I, and then
clones.
Anna.
She's really not that annoying. It's just her clones I always just stupid. Yeah.
Well, it's not a bad thing to just wear clothes.
It gives you points, but it's just kind of annoying.
Well,
that,
it also like doesn't. It may give your position away, but like, say there's a frost trap or a Capcan trap, at least she didn't see the frost or Capcan trap.
Because a lot of the time they can use that like as bait and like make sure like if they're coordinated, they can use that as bait until stuff can go around. But usually they're not that coordinated, so usually they're not.
Yeah.
I have 111 kills.
I think Iana is someone who you can like, almost like a recon type of person.
Yeah.
But yeah. Alright. So I think she's well, I forgot to rate her numbers. I think she's like a 3.
I think she's like at the 4. She can see like Capcan trap for frost trap.
Yeah. Alright. Ace is the place with full hardware footage.
Yeah, he also has the AK-12.
Yeah.
Dude, that's annoying. Plus his aqua breacher's annoying shit.
His aqua breachers scare me, because if I'm like camping in the objective room and I just hear like things start to like water noise.
Well, his
things start to
scare me.
It's so easy to counter, because you can see the top thing and you're like, okay, I'll just peek it.
Also, if you throw a aqua breacher at an enemy and it hits them, it'll kill them.
That's pretty epic.
So Ace is quite overpowered if he doesn't go to aim with his. It just depends on how good you can throw it. It's all how good.
What happens if you shoot someone with an Habana? What's Habana's doing?
I don't know.
We should test that out.
We could. That could be a part of our podcast. I don't have Habana. Do you?
Oh, I do.
Okay. But
you can test out the theories, man.
Yeah. Ace. I think. Yeah. He's like.
Alright, so who are the top
like
3 most annoying defenders?
Top 3. Number 1 is Montague.
Yes, definitely.
In my opinion, it's Montague, Lion, and.
Mine is Montague, Fuse, and Ing.
Yeah, I think mine is Montague, Fuse, and Lion.
I think mine would be Fuse,
Montague, Fuse.
No, I think mine be
definitely.
I think mine would be Fuse, Sophia, and Montague.
Fuse, Sophia, and Montague. Okay, I can see why. All right, defenders. Yes. Smoke.
No one gives a shit about Smoke.
He's not annoying at all.
He's pretty good. Actually.
I can only see why you'd be annoyed by him if you were. He's good, but he's not annoying. Unless you're like Montague. You should be scared of him. I think Smoke is probably one of the best counters for Montague.
Well, yes. Or like anyone with any deployable shield that places out a wall.
Yes. So yeah, I think Smoke's pretty good, but he's not annoying, so I give him like a 1.
Yeah.
Alright. Mute.
Mute. I would say he's a...
I think Mute might honestly be a 10.
He can counter like as many.
I wouldn't say he's a 10. Actually, I would say he's like a... Yeah, I'd say he's a 10. Because he... If this was...
Yeah.
If you made Ion, if you made Jaguar,
I think Mute is probably the counter of all counters. He
Our
can
next
counter almost
episode,
anyone.
our next episode on R6 could be like how good each operator is. I think Mute, as he'd be the same annoyance level as he is good. Because
Yeah.
he
Mute is
just
really
counters
good.
like everyone.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
Like Jackal, as a Jackal main myself, it's pretty annoying.
Only bad thing about Mute is his guns kind of suck ass.
Yeah, I don't like a shotgun.
I
Alright,
don't really like a
Castle.
shotgun.
This is coming from me. I do not like Castle as a
I
person,
like
and his
Castle
ability
myself.
is
I mean,
not
do little-
annoying at all.
It's not annoying. I mean, it could be annoying if you have no hard breaches.
Yeah.
Say you have no hard breaches, that'd be quite annoying.
Like, Foos is, like, not affected by Castle whatsoever.
Well, I know, but like, say you have no. This is just in my opinion, but like,
Yeah. It's really just not annoying.
well, in my opinion, if you have no hard breaches, there's no way of getting through it, and that's kind of.
Yeah, I guess.
Say it's like say it's a 1v1, right? And one person's Castle, the other person's like, I don't know, Glass. How's you gonna get through the armor panel? Doesn't really have any way other than meleeing it over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, that is true. So I think depending on the situation, I think it's like a 1, maybe a 2.
I would say a 3 or 4.
Alright, Pulse. Not really that annoying.
Pulse is like
A 0, man, a 0.
Steven thinks Pulse is a 0.
Yeah, Pulse is not.
I think his Pulse is like a 1. I like using Pulse. I think his ability's okay.
What are you, gay?
Yes.
Pulse, I don't think is annoying. Like,
I don't think his ability's really annoying considering that you have to be like right next to them to use it.
and most of the time, if it's like John, they fail to even kill the person.
Yeah. Well, Pulse's gun also sucks.
Yeah. But, I remember playing a match of Steven. It was actually on my YouTube channel. Yes, we played a ranked match, and there was this Pulse main, and he got like 13 kills, and he like would always use a C4 with his cardiac sensor,
Yeah.
and that was annoying. But that's the only person I've ever seen do that, like in an actual game. So that's still around a 1 or 2.
Yeah. So, I think Pulse is like a 1. Oh.
I also think Pulse has some of the best headgear.
Anyway, Doc. Not really annoying.
I would say, well, he's annoying because he can self-revive and he can heal his teammates.
Alright, if we're gonna want to quickly do this first, row, I'm pretty sure anyone after Doc is not annoying at all.
Capcan.
Capcan and Jaeger are the only ones I can really make exceptions.
Well, I'd say Capcan, Tajanka, and Jaeger. Those are quite annoying.
Doc. Alright, let's kind of speed run because I have very mixed opinions on these next few defenders. Doc, his ability is good, but not annoying at all because it doesn't affect anyone else.
I'd say he's a 5.
I mean, maybe.
Because you can stay in a fight, right, with someone and then they just get healed.
Oh,
and you have to do all that damage back again.
That is true. Rook, 0. Like,
I'd say Rook's like a 1.
it's really not that annoying at all. Like, it's not, his ability isn't really even that helpful. I mean, it kind of is. But, yeah.
Capcan, I would say
like
that's
5.
Just like a 5. That's like a 6 or 7 or maybe an 8.
Actually, no, I think Capcan's like a 7.
I'd say he's
if you have an IQ,
6.75.
If you have an IQ, what are you looking for? I could have sworn I just saw it. But, if you have an IQ, he's not that annoying. Tachanka, he's vulnerable.
I'd say he's a 6. If you know how to use Tajanka, you just place in a corner. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be fine, man.
Colin says if you're the first person to find Tachanka where he is, you're kind of screwed. But if you're the second person and like you know where he is, then Tachanka's screwed. So maybe like a 4. Jaeger. I mean, it depends how they. It depends how the attackers play, because they could either go in with a bunch of
I'd say like a
grenades.
2.
Like, you know that one play that everyone goes as recruit and then like opens a window and just bombards with grenades? Jaeger be like, actually, I think not. Like, it's just, it really just depends how the attackers play. That kind of depends how good Jaeger is.
And most Jaegers are gay and don't use, you know, a shotgun. Like
I don't use a shotgun. I've used it a handful of times, but I don't really like it compared to his rifle.
I don't know why you don't shot a rifle.
Yes.
It is a, wait, it is a rifle.
It is a
That
rifle.
was an SMG, man.
No. Alright, Bandit. His ability.
He's like the only defender
annoying.
with an AR.
Bandit is like
No,
a 0.
I mean, I'd say he's like a 2 because sometimes, like, with his barbed wire, he just, if you electrify
yeah, I think
barbed
the
wire.
barbed wire's the only, like the walls are like
And you
really
can-
easy to notice, really easy to avoid.
Well, I know, but like, I mean, I'd say he's like a, see, now I think he's like a 4. He's like,
I mean,
because he
maybe.
can electrify walls, right? And that basically stops Hibana and like Ace and Foos and people like that.
Yeah.
And he can electrify like, what are those things called? Reinforced like stuff, like the barbed wire and the deployable shields. So you have to like jump over that. You take damage when you jump over the barbed wire. When you destroy the barbed wire, you take damage.
Yeah.
So I'd say he's like a 4.
Maybe because of the barbed wire, I might bring him to like a 1.
He's a big counter to a lot of people like Twitch, Iana, anyone that has to do anything with the wall.
Frost. It's.
I would. I mean,
Maybe like
I'd say she's like
5.
a 3, 2, something like that.
I mean, her ability itself is really annoying, like, to get, like, caught by it. But it really isn't that hard to get caught by it. Like, it's really,
Yeah,
it's...
really easy to see it. The only way I can see you, like, hitting someone, like, hitting a frost trap is when you're either, like, running away from a fight or, like, you just want to charge someone fast and you don't think about them having a frost, or you don't know they have a frost.
They place you like a deployable shield and then a frost.
Yeah, because that's what when we were, I think we were playing yesterday, it was when I, like, rushed into the objective room and I got caught by a frost trap. But, yeah, it really just depends on the placements and who is being caught by the frost trap.
And also if you don't know there's a frost.
Valkyrie is not annoying.
Who the hell is Valkyrie, man?
It's a Valkyrie.
She's not annoying. I don't like her ability. She's not annoying.
She's annoying. She's pretty annoying because she's one of the best roamers in the. She's one of the best roamers in the game.
Well, yeah, with her
I would
ability,
say
she's a good roamer, but I just think that it's just not annoying. I don't like her ability.
Well, it's good.
Even your mic is going autism.
Because I'm pulling.
Oh.
Ju-
Stop.
Cause yeah.
I think that she isn't that good or annoying at that.
I think I'd say she's like a 6. I think she's higher than Kavera. She's more annoying than Kavera.
Maybe. Yeah, I think Kavera. Well, let's kind of move on to Kavera now. Kavera, as a Kavera main, I'd say that the only reason I bought Kavera is just because I thought she was annoying. When Colin was a Kavera main, I hated Kavera. But then I also wanted Kavera so I could use the power that Colin had. So, that's why I'm a Kavera main.
I would say Kavera's like a 1.
I really think that Kavera's like a 4, maybe. But
Valkyrie's definitely a ton better than Kavera. Kavera, her gun kinda suck ass.
her SMG isn't bad.
I'd say
You think Kavera's a 10?
yeah.
That's... That is true. Yeah, the interrogation, depending on who's playing her.
Well, yeah. The only really good thing, I'd say she's like a 2 with her nerdy.
Yeah. So I'd say maybe like I still think maybe like a 4 or 5, depending on who's playing her. Echo.
I'd say he's like a, I don't know, a 4 or 5.
I think Echo's a 4. Maybe.
He's
Yeah,
annoying if you're facing at someone that actually knows how to use someone like Bryce.
Like, if it. I think it kind of just depends on the skill
Yeah.
of the Echo. There's not much to say about Echo, but he's not annoying, but he's annoying. It's kind of like mixed. So, yeah. Mira.
I wouldn't say she's annoying.
Mira's yeah,
Mira's easy because if she starts to open up her wall.
You know, Mira's good alone because, you know, people that use Mira actually know how to, you know, use Mira's things. Unlike you, John.
Yeah. Well, I've never.
You literally tried to shoot through it without even breaking it,
Okay, it
man.
was one time. I just forgot to break through it. It was one time.
Could have easily had a kill, but you just try to shoot through.
Was that the same game that I was in the room and I was with the grenade and I
Yeah,
didn't
and
leave?
there was a grenade. You could easily have ran out. You didn't even cook the grenade at all, but you were like, oh shit, a grenade.
Well, I was just accepting my death. But Mira.
You didn't have to because you could have lived, man.
Maybe.
I'd say she's a good 30.
I'd say
Legion, I would
4.
say this is about the most annoying fucking character in the game.
I think Legion is probably a 10.
I'd say he's a 10.
If you're a Montag main, Legion if you're a Montag main is like a 9 or 10.
I just
Legion, if you're
don't like
fucking anyone main, he's annoying as shit.
people
You walk
like
into the room, you
anyone.
get the Legion trapped.
Yeah. I mean, not a lot of people use him, but the people that do are just. I want to kick their jaw in.
Like he's trying to get main Legion, I just fall.
I like want to kill him
Yeah, he's
so bad.
like so annoying because especially when you can hear it, you just come in. Like at that point you don't even need like a Valkyrie or a Echo to more than you can just hear the massive like sound it makes.
Yeah.
And then they have to take time to get it out. And it's like it's kind of like Elo, except not as bad as her.
Yeah. On the contrary, Ella.
I think Ella is more annoying to her teammates than to enemies.
But
Haha.
her ability is probably the most annoying.
You think
Her
Ella's the most
ability-
annoying ability?
No, I think her ability, most of the time, her ability, if anything, does more to her teammates than to her, to the enemies.
Yeah, because it is really annoying being hit by an Ella mine while you're on the team.
But yeah, and then like, Ella, if you're an attacker and if you go through a building that has like, if you go through a door that's an Ella mine, it's not like you're like stunned, like flashbang stunned.
I
You're just like
don't.
dizzy.
I don't even know what
And you
that
can't
effect
even-
would be called. It's the same effect that Zofia has, isn't it?
It's just concussion. You just get concussed.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
it's not really annoying on defenders, but it is. I mean attackers, but it's really annoying for the defenders.
Yeah.
But
I think
yeah.
Vigil is a 0. That's
Vigil is not annoying
Dude.
because he's not annoying up until if you're in preparation phase and you're going to like find the bomb.
He's only annoying late game, I would say, because
I think he's
if
only
you're playing
annoying
like
early game because you won't be able to see him.
I
on
think
drones.
late game he's annoying because like, say you send out a drone to like go see where he is, right? Then he just goes invisible.
Yeah. So
Then you don't really.
maybe. So yeah, I can understand why, but I could be annoying at late game. But just in general, I think he's a 0. And I
Yeah,
could
it
honestly
is
say the same
one.
thing for Maestro. I think Maestro's like a 2.
I think well, Maestro is just annoying because he wastes your time.
Like,
Because you waste a lot of time trying to destroy the evil eye.
yeah,
Because like he opens it, because you can only damage it when it's open. So
yeah,
like, when he opens it, just shoot when you only open it when you're not looking.
yeah,
And sometimes he's trying to like bait you out to come over there.
yeah.
You
So,
gotta say he's like a 3 now.
yeah, I think he's like a.
Just Maestro players in general are annoying.
Take that up with
Alibi, I don't
commas.
think she's annoying, man.
Alibi is the equivalent of Mirage from Apex Legends. You shoot where you shoot the clone and you get found out. It's
I think, actually, I think
that's pretty
she,
annoying. I wouldn't say it's like
back
the
in the
most
days
annoying,
where
but
people were dumb, Alibi was a lot better when people when people didn't know like, how she worked and stuff. When Alibi like first came out.
I mean maybe.
When because I remember people used to just place down the prismas, and then she used to also be like one of the prismas. Like she used to just pretend to be a prisma, like at like a window or something.
Yeah.
And shoot people or like mutilate them when they came through the window.
Yeah. So I think it kind of just. I think she's like a 6.
I think she's like a 5 or
Oh, Clash.
I don't think Clash
Clash
is that
is a
annoying.
10.
I would say Clash is only like a 6. She doesn't do any damage and she just makes you slow down. She does like no damage.
But the thing is that it makes you slow down. You can't get away, so you're gonna keep taking that small damage, and eventually you're gonna die.
Well, she's only good. I'd say she's only annoying in 1v1.
Especially in late game when you're on low health and it's a 1v1.
She's only annoying in 1v1s. I'm
Yeah.
saying that's the only time she's annoying.
Yeah. I still
'Cause if
managed
you-
to
if
beat
it-
Steven in that 1v1 though when he was Clash.
Yeah, because 1v1s are like that's the only time Clash is good. Only like Clash is this a 1v2, she's not gonna do anything. Cause you have 2 people, you just get one person behind her. Cause you only target one person at a time.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
And plus with all the nerfs that she's had, she's like literally like not existing anymore.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, was it Class C only operator to like actually get like removed from the game for a little bit?
Yeah, she did get removed.
Yeah. So, well, whatever. Cade is not
I would say
annoying.
Cade's like a 4 along with her.
Same thing with Bandit. It's just.
I'd say he's a 4.
I think
He's just a
Cade's better.
Bandit.
I think Cade's better than Bandit, but he's still not annoying.
And Cade's guns are a lot better than Bandit.
Yeah, I like Cade's guns, but yet again, he's a better Bandit, but he's still not annoying. Mozzie is.
I don't think he's really annoying.
Why is he like you accept him?
I think
He
Mozzie's
literally-
like a.
Yeah, he was like able to take over drones back when Twitch was actually good.
Yeah,
He being like Twitch is good.
I think Mozzie is maybe like a 5.
I think maybe like a 3. It's not. It's literally just drones. I don't.
Yeah, I always get caught by them just stupid and don't pay attention.
Then you can just grab you can just avoid it, or you can just throw it on your other drone.
Yeah, that is true.
Because he doesn't have a ton.
Yeah.
Warden,
Colin.
Warden's abilities, ass, and
He is
Warden
not.
should never-
Warden is bad.
it's not annoying.
Yeah,
Warden is, I'd say Warden's 0 on annoyingness.
I think that Warden may be one of the worst in the game.
Yes, he is. At first, I got
Well-
him because of the joke, and then I started actually liking him.
I think Warden has a pretty good gun, and that's the most annoying part about him. So,
Yeah, his ability is just not useful, therefore you can't use it, it's not annoying.
I've only used it twice ever, but I died while using it.
Go yo. It
Goyo,
depends.
I would. Well, most of the time, Goyo, most of the time, Goyo damages himself with his own ability. So,
Yeah.
I would say Goyo is like a 0 annoying. There's not really a way Goyo can be annoying, other than if you're like, there's like
Okay.
a wall, and there's a cap can trap behind like the deployable shield, like one of his deployable shields, you destroy the deployable shield to get to the Capcan trap, or like maybe like the frost trap. Then like you can't do anything because it's on fire. You have to wait a little bit. Somebody just come over there and shoot you.
I think that Goyo isn't annoying, but I think he's pretty good. I think Goyo's pretty underrated.
Yeah, I think Goyo on annoying scale would be 3.
I think on annoying scale would probably be 2, maybe. Wamai. Not a lot of people use Wamai.
Not annoying, he's kind of ass. So, I mean, his guns pretty good. He has the same gun as IQ.
He's a worse Jaeger, I'd say.
Yeah, I thought he was better than Jaeger, but I think that Jaeger's better. But I like Wamai's ability, but I like the concept of it. It's just not very good.
I think he's a better Jaeger because he has infinite amount of them.
No, he doesn't. He only has 5. They've recharged, but eventually you run out and you can't get any more.
But yeah, they do.
They do recharge, but there's a point where you eventually can't.
And the thing is, they're destroyed after you use them.
Yeah.
And Jaegers use them, so that's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that they can also like damage, like if someone throws a grenade, right? Then you run. Then you like, say you throw a grenade, you don't realize there's a thing, so you like throw a grenade and you run in, right? Then it blows up, you just blow yourself up.
That is true.
So that's like I think he's a better Jaeger, because Jaeger doesn't blow up the things, he just like disintegrate to them.
Yeah. Alright, I think Wamai is like a...
I'd say he's like a 2 or a 3.
I think he might be like a 4. Oryx. I've heard really different things. I don't think Oryx is annoying. I was talking to Jay about Oryx though. Jay thinks Oryx is, in quote, Oryx's AIDS.
Oryx, there's a lot of good times with Oryx. Like, if you're facing a Montague, you win, that's Oryx. If you're facing a slow character, you're gonna win with Oryx. If you're facing like a fast character, you're gonna win with Oryx. It's just really, he's very versatile. You can go through like any wall, you can roam, you can push back, you can like knock down enemies.
Yeah. So,
I'd say he's like annoying level like 6.
Yeah, I think he might be a 5. So, our final operator is Melusi.
Melusi, and she's a 10. She's a 10.
You think Melusi's
Can't change
a 10?
my mind. She's annoying as shit.
I haven't been in a lot of instances where I've had Melusi on my team, but I haven't been in an instance where I've been victimized by Melusi's ability. But it's annoying.
Literally just clash and you can't move. It's literally you like can't move.
I think that it might be. I don't know if it's like a 10. I think it might be 8.
I would say it's a 10. I think it's the most annoying ability in the game. Throughout attackers and defenders, I think it's the most annoying ability in the game.
Maybe. But yeah, that's everyone.
So I hate the after.
In total, who do you think is the most annoying?
Like a defender, your mic, by the way.
My microphone.
Yeah. Like just out of defenders, I think the top 3 most annoying defenders are Melusi's #1.
I'd say the most annoying operators. I'd say attacking is Montague and defending would be Clash.
I think the most annoying on attacking is Foos, and the most annoying on defending is Melusi.
I think on attacking the most I think on attacking the most annoying is Montague. Actually, it's probably like a tie between Montague and Foos. On defending, I think it might be a tie between. Yet again, I think it might be a tie between Clash and Melusi.
Join my shit so I can test out if hibanas thing does damage to you.
Okay, hold up. It is. We're gonna test and see if hibanas thing can do damage. I'm gonna sit over here again so I can plug in my PS4 controller. I joined you. Alright, this is also part of the podcast. This is our super cool, epic little bonus round. Or me and Steven test out if hibana can hurt me.
Damage. the thing.
Yes.
You're smart, and apparently you've never tried this out before.
I don't know.
Maybe we have. We just forget.
We might have. This would be a highlight.
Hopefully I'm not attacking. I mean defending first. Probably gonna defend.
If we're defending, let's just like kill ourselves some way. You just get her with like a nitro thing.
Nitro gel.
Yes. Let's just hope that you're attacking. Oh yeah, I'm orange. We're gonna have to ban.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're gonna.
Well, it doesn't take that long to ban, man. If you click someone, it only takes 3 seconds.
It doesn't. Oh god, I'm gonna ban you. I'm so sorry for doing this.
Why is it taking so long to ban? Did you even click someone?
I'm gonna have to ban this person. I'm sorry, Steven.
Why didn't you click someone, man? Why'd you take so long, man? Oh my god. Come on, man. Why'd you do me like that? You see, it only takes 3 seconds if you actually click someone, man.
I was just figuring out to ban. Dang it, why would you do such a thing? Alright. You better not be banning someone, my favorite operator in the ever.
In the ever.
No. Ow, I just hit my nipple. Alright. You asked for it. Now, I'm gonna have to show you no mercy.
Trying to play Overwatch later to play some basketball, man.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, why'd you ban Goyo like that, man? How'd you know?
I'm always one step ahead. Alright, yeah. Alright, who should I be? If you're gonna be Hibana. This will be our science. Our science.
I don't think it matters, man.
The science of R6. I'll be...
I think Hibana's thing, actually I think her thing may be more annoying than I actually think. I think I may raise it by, like, one that I said was like a 4 or a 5, maybe a 6. If you're a good Hibana, you can like bounce it off like hard surfaces and get it onto like a different wall. You know?
Alright, where are you? Oh, and right, you're still in drone phase.
I'm a drone, man. It's a rook. I'm gonna lose, man. Armor pack 100.
Can I not destroy it?
You can.
10 seconds left.
I don't even know if I'm spinning. You know, a lot of the time when I do this, I don't spin.
You are spinning.
Protect the biohazard container at all costs.
You come outside, man.
Alright, where are
I'm
you?
at the front door, man.
Front door.
I'll just come to wherever you are.
I'm also at the front door.
Can you like come outside? You go to the bathroom, man.
Oh, okay. Coming.
Don't shoot me, man, please. That did damage.
It did 4 damage.
Oh yeah.
Wait, try to hit me in the head.
Oh yes.
Ow. That did 6 damage.
Oh yes. So efficient. Ouchie. This is a ton of like pebbles on the ground. What happened to my gun?
Alright.
Okay, well, audio stream.
Yes, this is the end of the first podcast we've ever created. A very momentous day for us. So long, and we'll see you in the next epic swag podcast.